Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining two or more grains.
Lovely, delicious,
Every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it always slaps, you know. This cake, yeah, every time, right, dude?
What a
slap.
slang term!
Right,
I love slaps.
I'm young enough to be able to do that.
I'm not. I'm at the point where it's now creepy if I do it.
See, yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm at that point. You know,
no, you're still safe. You're still in the safe. How old are you?
24.
20. Oh, you're in the safe zone.
Okay.
I mean, well, at least I felt comfortable doing it up till about 29. I'm 32.
Yeah.
I'll be 33 in April. And I'm probably at the point now, like, I just can't, but I'm not talking to anybody younger. Now I'm just probably sounding like an idiot to everyone my age. Because I'm using, no, I don't use a lot of modern slang terms, but I still use a lot of slang in my everyday speech.
Like what?
I'm trying to think of how to really explain it, but a lot of slang I use is outdated.
Yeah, me too. Like I use a lot of dude.
You know, like dude and fucking rad.
Rad, yeah. Awesome. Is awesome outdated? Like, no. Or is that just gay? Like, is that just gay? Come on, folks. Not gay as in, that was a joke.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's right. We can't joke about it.
We can't joke about anything.
Listen, we love...
You're not allowed.
We love the homos. A homo is a part of our show, for those of you, before you fucking come for our heads.
He loves it. You're channeling the spirit of Gunboi today, aren't you?
No.
He's right. He's influencing you.
No, I don't think so. But that was strange of me, perhaps.
It was.
Gunboi, get out of my fucking head, bruh.
Get out of his head. We were just having a nice conversation about slang.
Yeah.
But I guess that mean, like, really, could that be outdated slang?
Think about that.
Like in a warped sense, could that be?
I mean, dude.
Not justifying it as anything.
Right. But, well, it's like, well, you know, probably not good to, like, reference Louis C.K. after this, but...
I watched his most recent stand-up. Have you seen it?
I have not. The one that you could, like, buy online?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. But,
well, it kind of leaked, and that's how... Well, it was shown to me, but it was leaked. So but it was okay.
Okay.
It's very self-aware.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, at this point, and that's why I say maybe I shouldn't use his bit as an excuse for it, but he had a whole bit about how it's just like when people say something's gay.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
It's not, you're not saying it derogatory, you know, words, which I never do that, by the way.
No, of course not. None of us do.
Only on this show for the shock factor that I even do that. And maybe I do that every now and then, you know, when we're just hanging out. But, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just, I don't have to sit here and defend myself. Fuck you guys.
No. Goodness.
But I love you, though. But I love you.
God, you are channeling Gunboi.
What's wrong with me, man? Am I hot? Why am I so hot?
You miss him
today?
You miss him.
He hasn't been on in a few, huh?
He hasn't. No, he's not. You're channeling a little bit of me.
Channeling you? What?
Am I influencing you?
I don't know.
You're referencing Louis C.K., and you've always said that it seems like my comedic stylings tend to be patterned after a Louis C.K., even though I wasn't aware of that.
Well,
but once I've seen his comedy, I'm like, I can honestly see, I do veer a lot into the dark side of comedy.
Yeah.
But some people can make it funny. That's the thing. Like, not everybody could go up and do it. Like, Rosie O'Donnell couldn't go up and do a 20-minute bit about, like, the positives of suicide. You know what I mean? Like, like, that would just be fucking weird. But if Louis C.K., like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like from a realm of believability, I feel like. Like, he really does feel like this, like a Carlin-esque, jaded, bitter person in his comedy, and it channels, and it's fucking hilarious.
Right. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. God damn it.
Wow.
You know, we're how many episodes in?
Damn, Kiwi.
We're already over fucking psychoanalyzing it. We're in our heads too much. Goodbye, everybody. This is this is the beginning of the end. I've already said.
I think you're just in your head.
We're canceled.
I'm okay. I think you're just in your head a little bit.
I think you're probably right. I think I'm always in my fucking head a little bit. It's kind of a problem.
Well, I try to get out of my head at least once a month when I watch like my pay-per-views. my wrestling shows, whatever. And I watched one yesterday. Excuse me. That was a Megatron cough, whatever that virus is. The Optimus Prime or something.
Omnicron.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
the Optimus Prime one.
Yeah, Optimus Omnicron.
This one's a stronger robot than the previous ones. This one's got missiles.
Omnicron Prime.
In his fist. This one has fist missiles.
Oh yeah, dude, and it's double the size of its previous.
They're like nuke fists.
Yeah.
Like Duke Nukem time to kill like mentality. That's what this robot's like. Optimus Prime with a Duke Nukem mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, goddamn. How sorry, it's kind of close to the like it is the beginning of this year, and now something COVID.
Yeah, happy 2022.
I don't want to talk about COVID. I really don't. We never do. But it's insane that it's still a thing. You know what I mean?
It's here
it's
to
a new
stay.
fucking fear inducing.
Yeah, you can't live your life in fear, man.
Right.
You can't do that.
I've tuned out, honestly. I've tuned out a little bit.
You can only do what you can. I mean, like it's just like any other type of illness. It's here to stay. It's going to be one of those. There's no eradicating of it. I'm sorry. Don't look for it. Just like not being like this doom and gloom motherfucker. I'm just being realistic with you. That man, it happens every time we're together. That your computer wants to update.
I know, dude. What will not shut
Is it
the
always
fuck
the
up.
same update? Is it always the same one? Have you been postponing it that long?
Dude, I postpone a lot of shit. Is this an intervention for me? What the hell is going on?
No,
in
I'm
this
just-
episode? No, I mean, I'm just.
I think you're just happy it's a new year. You want to do 2020 Part 3. The trilogy is about to round out with this year. I mean, like, I don't know if that's what it's going to be, but you want to tune in for it, and ain't none of us going to miss this episode. Just like this one, as we're recording this. Happy 2-year anniversary to us.
Yeah.
Yay.
Right. Happy 2-year anniversary, man. I mean, shit.
And, of course, it's raining again.
How does it even feel like we've done this 2 years at this point?
Time flies, man, when you're just rambling about a lot of nonsense for a long duration of time.
I could barely pinpick just a few kind of topics, that we've covered over time. All of the conversation, like 90% of the conversations we have on here are just like just wiped from our memory. I think like we remember key parts.
I told Jerry, I was like, it's at a point now where we have done so many episodes that I have, like, if you were to quote me from something I had said, like if you were talking to me and you were quoting something I had said in an earlier episode, I probably wouldn't be, I would be like, I said that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably just be very confused. Like, oh, I believe you that I said that, but I don't remember ever having that discussion.
Yeah.
Or anything of that matter. That's why sometimes I think a lot of people that record podcasts are prone to do it, that they sometimes repeat a story that they've told in the past. And it's always going to happen because you're always going to have new listeners.
Yeah.
So you're always going to have new people jumping on the train that's not went back and checked some stuff, whether it's because they just haven't went back that far and dug into it, or it's behind a paywall, whatever the situation tends to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's always nice to have a refresher sometimes on these stories.
It is.
Whether it be the time you almost punched out a WWE Hall of Famer.
He wanted to kill this man.
I vividly
He
remember,
murdered his hand to prevent murdering this man. He is a true fucking peacekeeper.
I remember my perspective. I was at the top of the bleachers. I can recall, and the security was holding Keegan back.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Like the security.
For
Episode 1, man, right? Was that our
2.
first upload on YouTube, though?
I think it was the first upload, but it was technically the second episode. Second episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's just like a little catalog of our stories, and I probably do need to retell that story at some point because it's pretty fascinating.
It's always worth a retell.
Yeah.
Retail vice. God damn it, I can't speak today. You having an intervention, and I'm getting tongue-tied left and right.
Yeah. Not starting the new year off right, man. We're glitching out.
No, I'm
about
coming
to
in.
enter into the fucking super metaverse,
I'm swinging into here like fucking Johnny Knoxville concussions with my speech. That actually reminds me when I was telling you earlier that I was watching a WWE pay-per-view yesterday.
Yeah.
Day 1, I believe is what it was called. Well, Roman Reigns got sick. he tested positive for COVID the day of, and he was the main event. So him and Brock Lesnar, so no Roman Reigns. So they stuffed Brock Lesnar in the other WWE Championship match with like Big E and those people, and he won, last minute decision. There we go. So that happened.
Last minute decision to add Brock Lesnar in, and they somehow come to the conclusion that he wins.
Yeah. Yeah, he just like, yeah, fuck it. There you go. Here you go.
Basically, if Brock Lesnar is a part of the equation.
Holy shit, he sweats a lot, by the way. He sweats so much.
It's the fucking roids, man.
It's literally buckets, dude. Like, I don't know how it's humanly possible that, like, literally, you could fill like multiple water bottles, I bet, with the amount of sweat that comes off him. Make Steve-O drink it. That would have been a great for Jackass 4. Yeah. They did it in the 3rd movie. Do it in the 4th movie. Let Steve-O chug fucking Brock Lesnar juice.
I'm pretty sure that in the new movie, UFC dude Francis Ngannou, heavyweight, he's doing something with the Jackass guys. Maybe punching them in the balls. Who knows? I don't know. But I know he's a part of it somehow.
Who is he?
He's the heavyweight champion right now.
Of UFC?
Yeah.
And, I know there's a clip where somebody gets like a baseball thrown at their nuts like really fast. But I don't know if that would be
might be him, but I don't know that he's necessary. He's great at knocking people out, but not necessarily at throwing a baseball.
Probably choke Steve-O out or some shit. Well,
he's known for knockouts, so I imagine it's doing with his punch, but that's just a guess.
And Johnny Knoxville's known for getting knocked out.
Yeah, he fought Butterbean one time, right? Or didn't fight, just got beat up willingly.
He participated in a boxing match with Butterbean inside of a mall. Or inside of like a Dick's Sporting Goods or something, wherever it may have been.
And you know what? When I think about that, I was just thinking, I had an immediate flash image of it in my mind. And I thought of Butterbean not even punching him, but he's just like pushing him around.
He's pushing him and fucking waylaying on him. He's delivering fucking donkey punches. He's like hammer blow in the back of his head.
I swear to God, you talk about your speech earlier. And, I mean, Johnny Knoxville has some fucking CTE for sure.
Yes,
like he's gonna be sad as he's aging. Like, mark this down, guys. Enjoy him while he's here. He will be here physically because he can't die clearly, but mentally he will have been depleted.
He proved his immortality long ago. Through all the silver hair now and all
he's
that.
Just a vegetable, and they pack him around. The crew does for Jackass 5, and it's like Weekend at Bernie's.
They're just throwing him off fucking rooftops at this point. Like they're just throwing his limp body off of. They're playing Knoxville laugh tracks over the top of the blows he suffers. Like, but he's just laying there limp as fuck.
They have like a t-shirt on him that has like a button on it. That's when it hits him right way. It like goes off like a toy does, you know.
They have him strapped up like a marionette. There's a whole string system attached to his limbs that somebody can control.
But they invested like all of their budget in dealing with that issue, and it's just a flop of a movie.
They're too busy getting Jasper of Odd Future fame and those people to be the new Jackass crew. Well, Johnny Knoxville apparently, like the most intriguing thing about that year one pay-per-view that I was watching, they were playing I guess Johnny Knoxville was recording from his phone.
Yeah. And
the Royal Rumble is at the end of this month, of course, this being January. And apparently Johnny Knoxville is declaring his entry into the Royal Rumble match.
Oh my God.
So I immediately had flashbacks of Steve-O and Chris Pontius, when they had a WWE appearance like many years ago, and Umaga literally gave Steve-O a fucking concussion. And because Steve-O kept trying to get up and he was laughing, and Umaga was just like beating the fuck out of him because he wasn't like showing that he wasn't just laying there.
Yeah.
Kept trying to get up, so he just kept hitting him harder and harder.
That is hilarious.
Eventually he came down like this. So
was Umaga in on it, or did he just get pissed off?
No, he just got pissed off. He was getting angrier and angrier that Steve-O kept getting up, so he just kept hitting him harder and harder until he blacked him out and he wouldn't get up.
Oh my God. Wow.
Pontius was smart. He laid there and never got up. So he just watched Steve-O get his ass kicked from laying there on the mat for like 5 minutes.
That's like a recent history thing with WWE, right? Like having people in the crowd for like special events. Like,
they always have celebrities like in crowds or like random appearances. There was some rap group at that event last night that was sitting ringside. Milos or Migos. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It was three dudes. Yeah.
And they rap. It's pretty like mainstream, like trappy.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean,
they seem nice, but it's like, I don't know who you are. I felt out of touch again.
Yeah,
with what the youth like.
I know of it though. Like that's my level, is I know of it, but am not a listener.
You just know it exists out there.
Yeah, but I mean that's more of just genre confliction, really.
Yeah, but I worry about him. He's like somebody's going to throw him out of the ring, and he's probably just going to go head first.
I like stir fry by them. Talk about whip it like it's stir fry.
Whip it like it's stir fry.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I need to make some stir fry and listen to this.
Well, you make it sound good.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville won't make it sound good. You're just going to hear bones crunch when he lands on his head.
Yeah.
And it's in conjuncture with the Jackass Forever movie. It is coming out February 4th. So it'd be like the following week. So there you go. I guess that's a nice interpromotional thing, but you don't have to do it, Johnny. You don't have to do it, Johnny.
Don't do it, Johnny.
Your body's had too much, Johnny. We just literally had like a 5-minute bit about you being a goddamn corpse that they're throwing around in like Jackass number 10. You know, the dead will rise again. Johnny Knoxville's like, dude, I don't know. They're just shooting him out of cannons in the brick walls at this point.
What, when he's limp and dead?
Yeah,
and
when he's been long vegetabilized, like they're just shooting his fucking limp body out of cannons. They're using them in war zones. Like he's like he's the fucking indestructible weapon.
They use him as like a shield when they're playing paintball.
They use him for a shield, man, like as a riot shield.
For actual weapons?
Yeah.
Just ram him.
Yeah, they're using him as battering rams and like
open a door with his body.
Yeah, they just use him to learn like SWAT raids and shit. He's a well-established weapon all across the United States. He's a good protective device, the Knoxville shield.
I imagined like Steve-O and
the Steve-O shield.
Wee Man. I imagined like Steve-O holding him, his body by the waist, by his waist.
Who, Wee Man?
And Wee Man's like holding him above his head. Like they're working together to slam him head first into a door to like bash it open. And it's just brutal in my mind.
They're raiding Bam Margera's house.
Oh my god. The fucked up Jackass that is coming to a theater near you. Yeah,
our version's pretty damn fun.
It's just an intervention,
That's all the movie is. They pranked everybody. Like all the stuff you've seen in the movie trailers, like that's not even real. Those are all like outtakes of what the real movie actually is. It's a 95-minute intervention of Bam Margera.
Oh shit! And at the beginning, he's like, "Bam, we had all these stunts, we did everything we gonna do, but really, what this was all about is this is your intervention," and goes from there.
This is the biggest prank of all time.
Yep. And then at the end of the intervention, after Bam like cries it out and says he's gonna go, they're like, "We're just kidding with you, motherfucker. This is not really an intervention. This is just a movie."
Then Wee Man comes in pointing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Just starts crying more hard because he was really gonna go for help. He really felt like he was ready this time.
Oh no!
But they didn't actually have any of that shit prepared.
Oh no!
And like then he just starts getting hit in the balls by Steve-O. Just comes up, kicks him in the balls while he's crying.
God, Steve-O wouldn't. I don't think the Steve-O of today would just be that fucking vicious towards him.
So who would it
of
be?
all of them? It would. Aaron McGehee, he's getting back revenge on Bam for all the years he picked on him. And then or Dave England. One of them are like doing it. Dave England's like cracking open some liquor in front of him.
Oh my god.
This is very dark.
Holy shit, this is dark. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Oh no. It started out fun with Johnny Knoxville gonna be in a wrestling match for funsies, and we turned into using his corpse as a weapon shield and a battering ram, and then Bam's intervention from hell.
Yeah, once we went into the Bam intervention, yeah, it got a little too real. Sorry, Bam. Hope you're doing well, man.
Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, we always want you to get better, but please stop trying to sue for something that most likely was.
He's doing what?
He had been trying to sue or like prevent the movie from coming out. Say he was treated unfairly, blah blah blah. When they booted him off set, say that he was required to piss test and stuff like that, and pretty much they're saying like, well, the fact that he didn't, the fact that he failed to meet their guidelines, what they required of him, like he really has no legal grounds to stand on.
No.
So, it's pretty much null and void. And I think everybody knew that going into it. It's literally just been a money game or just something to hold it up.
Mm-hmm. In a way to
make
money while you're busy being an addict.
It just seemed like sour grapes coming from somebody who's really trying to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they want to solve the problem, but they're just like all over the place. They're erratic. Not as erratic as some of the Oblivion NPCs that was suggested to me. You know.
Yeah, boy.
We have some of those. I think we have two, actually.
What do we got here? What should we start with?
Well, we have one that's called Oblivion NPC Eats a Poison Apple, and we have one that is titled NPC Attempts Speech 100 on a Shopkeeper.
Okay. Go check those out.
Oblivion NPCs. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, boy.
All right. First up, Oblivion NPC eats a poison apple.
Okay, what's happening here?
Looks like he's trying to unlock a door.
Yep. He's trying to unlock a door currently, Oblivion style. I wonder what's inside of here, man.
Oh, my God.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
Or somebody fucking call 911. This motherfucker's overdosed. Or something.
No shit.
What is going on?
It looks like he's bent over picking something up.
He's bent backwards.
He's bent backwards.
In the toilet, like his thighs are on the toilet bowl. What great fucking friends.
Well, that was Johnny Knoxville, man. That was Johnny Knoxville in the most recent movie.
What fucking
upcoming.
What? Wow.
Well,
man, those are not the friends that would throw you out of the truck if you OD'd with them. They just throw your body off the side of the fucking road and be like, "You're gods to deal with now."
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad. Hey, how do you bend that way?
What was he drinking? Or what?
I don't think that.
I mean, do you think it was more hard drugs? Like, do you laugh at people when they're that dead on hard drugs?
How do you get that dead? How dead do you have to be bent fucking backwards?
That's true.
Over a toilet. Like he's staring pretty much like back at the shower. While his back is goddamn broken and he's not even standing in that video. Literally his thighs, the front of his thighs are the only thing holding him up, and they're laying on the toilet bowl. While the rest of him is like completely bent backwards. It's like a Cannibal Corpse song. Bent fucking backwards and broken. Bent backwards and broken, by God.
Jesus Christ. I have a feeling that this next Oblivion NPC is going to be broken in some sense as well. It says NPC attempts speech 100 on a local shopkeeper.
Well, I think the catch here, or the key word here is attempt. Oh my God.
No,
whoa,
Jesus.
Wait a minute. I don't. Wait. There's a lot to take in here.
Absolutely. There is.
Nothing has even been said. We're 1 second into the video as the camera just. Why is he wearing an FBI hat?
Because of course he is. That's the federal boob investigator or some shit.
The federal boob investigator.
All right, let's see what the hell's going on.
The fucking key word here, I think it's appropriate to mention it now.
Okay.
The key word here in the title is attempts.
Yeah.
He attempts speech 100.
Good
So, but he's clearly had to have gotten close to have mastered it. If it's like 100, man, he's got to be close to it. So he's at least got to be a good speaker.
Good speaker.
I'm not a good speaker.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what's going on here.
He
You'll pay
looks
me
so.
back tomorrow.
I don't have some money. I have the money tomorrow.
But then you
Oh,
just
it's a
told me
woman.
You got a shot, and you're not gonna be here tomorrow. So how you gonna pay me back?
I'll be here.
I know you're gonna
I'll
be
be here.
So come back to
She
and buy
awake?
it.
I had the money.
Not really.
I had the money.
Well, you always tell me you're broke, and you always have money.
I had the money.
Are we trying to heckle?
Me
Haggle.
giving you a movie would mean
One.
Yeah, but listen, if I
What?
give you a movie, that means I have to pay for it.
She's just
me. Yeah.
she's just asking for a movie.
You have to pay for me. You have to pay for me.
A movie
I have to pay
You
for
came to a fucking gas station to buy a movie?
in
Why do I
2022.
have to pay for you though?
I want one.
It's like $1. DVDs are like $1.
Is this like a fucking speedway?
Movie.
What you off of right now, man? Talking
Pay
about I
for
have to
boy.
pay for you. I don't pay for pussy, big dog. Okay? That's what I'm doing if I pay for that movie over there.
I'm broke today. I had the money.
You ain't never broke.
Well, that was abrupt.
You ain't never broke.
But
I
what?
bet she is in a lot of ways.
Just wanted a
Just to be
movie.
clear, she is broke
A movie like nothing.
mentally and financially.
That's what. Why though? Why a movie at a place like that? Clearly looked like a Shell or a Texaco, a Speedway, one of those.
These people are in an alternate reality. They just walked in a fucking whatever they imagine and want. Ow, fuck! I fucking hit my finger on the
Yeah!
fucking table. Ow!
Fuck your hand. Who needs two of them? You need one, and you have the one holding the microphone. I have
That's right,
two.
I
I
have
can
the
push
good
the
one.
mixer for you,
This one's
bitch.
dead now.
I got you. My left arm may suck, and it may not work half the time,
Ow.
but I can throw it around pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, but these people, man, when they're doing whatever drug that they are doing, they are manifesting what they want out of reality. They're like, there's DVDs in. I want a DVD. There's gonna be a DVD in here. Like, can I get a DVD? Even though this is a gas station.
I mean, well, some do, like, random bargain bin shits.
Yeah, right. And then that again adds to my point.
I want Gordy on DVD.
Those are like $1. Gordy.
Kids squeal for Gordy.
Yeah, dude.
And so do people who are clearly on the effects of hard drugs.
Cut the cord, break the disc, man.
Play Gordy.
Get fucking Netflix, dog. So, one issue I think with both of those, drugs, right?
Yeah, it seems to be a recurring theme amongst the Oblivion community.
Yeah, drugs are bad, okay? And we actually, I think, have a video here saying just that.
Oh my God, dude, you're at it fucking again. I didn't even
That's
see
right,
that
boy.
coming. It dawned on me. Fucking Jimothy Rulez, man.
Jimothy Rulez.
Jimothy Rulez! Yeah! Come and play with my balls.
Yeah.
Fucking right, dude. But it was you that done it. Kiwi Rulez.
right,
How about that? It's
Kiwi
Kiwi
Rulez.
Rulez. Kiwi Rulez.
Kiwi Rulez. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. We celebrated the good transition. That's what we do here, folks.
We like to acknowledge our good work.
That's right. We like to give ourselves a little pat on the back, you know?
We need it because, we all need it.
God forbid, if we don't do it, who will, So give ourselves a round of applause, Jimothy. I'd play it on the soundboard if I could.
And be glad we don't do drugs.
Right. And we're going to figure out how we can say no to drugs so we don't end up like those Oblivion NPCs.
Well, Captain Mario.
About talking about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Please. Mario just hit us with some heavy ass shit. Mario the plumber. Did not expect that, man.
Oh my God. Well,
He said we were going to go to hell too.
before you die.
Whoa.
That was what he said. You're going to go to hell before you die.
Damn, son. Mario dropping the real
Why
shit.
would you say to children? Turn to your priests, your rabbis, your ministers, your moms, your dads. Turn to any of those, because if you start doing drugs, you're going to go to hell before you die.
Please.
I mean,
and you're gonna rot in hell. Only people who do drugs go to hell. You smoked a little cabbage, fuck you. You're going to hell.
you're going to hell, Junior.
You shot some meth, going to hell.
Before you die. I mean, that's their way of, that I had a friend who told me about his experience at a church when he was a kid that like scarred him a bit because it was like just one of those fire and brimstone preachers, and he remembered like sitting there and having the preacher stand right in front of him and like yell shit at him about hell and Armageddon or whatever the fuck that was being covered. But
I have a similar story.
It's weird, man. That's a strange way to curb behavior.
But it's not like something that happened inside of the church in my case. It was something that happened outside of the church. Well, I was there. It's like, folks, for the record, I'm 32 years old. I think I've been to a church maybe 3 times in my life.
Damn.
I think 3 times. And one of those times was my aunt's church. I went to it, and I was bored, as a kid would be in a church setting. How exciting for a child, and this is great for me. So I'm there, and I go outside the church, and I'm at my standing literally next door to it. There's a bucket, like a big barrel drum, that's open. That's an open lid, and it's just full of water. And, I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm standing there, and there's like these 4 other kids there standing there with me. And I was chewing a piece of gum. And I decide I'm going to... I spit the gum in the barrel drum. One of the kids got so pissed. Because they were like, you don't realize what you did, do you? It's like, what? It's like, that's holy water, man. You spit in holy water.
Dude.
I was like, I did?
Yeah, you monster.
I thought it was just fucking water.
Well.
It looked like water to me.
Well.
It didn't seem holy.
Well,
it was in a fucking barrel drum. Who barrel drums holy water, man?
You can think about that while you're burning in hell for the rest of eternity, okay?
But wouldn't you want to keep it something much more pristine condition? Something like holy water,
yeah, you're just gonna let it build up in a barrel.
Yeah, why are you putting it in a barrel? It's not
holy water.
Is it like alcohol? Do we need to do that to it? Is it necessary? Can we just bottle the shit in glass or something? Can we sterilize holy water?
But we don't need to argue the logic in it, because that's obvious in itself. The weird thing is, I think, is where it's coming from when the people are doing it. I mean, because it's a way of like holding power over you. Because when you bring Jesus into it, then you have some power. You're saying, hey, dude, I'm not saying anything, dude. This guy's the one who laid the rules out. I'm just telling you, you're going to die and you're going to burn and your skin's going to melt off if you spit your gum in some holy water.
It's like, look, man, I'm just telling you what I was told, okay? I'm just telling you what I heard through the grapevine. You spit in this water, you're going to fucking roast forever.
But, I mean, I don't know, though. Do people... maybe he worries about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he criticizes himself with a lot of shit he does where he's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have just done that. Like, I'm going to go to hell. This is terrible.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I may or may not have had this kind of thoughts. I don't really recall. But there was another time like that. And these are all in the same time frame. I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12. And that was the same time for the holy water barrel. There was a time, I guess there were some drawings in the school hallway, like one of the school hallways. And it's just like, I guess, I don't know if they were religious themed, maybe like 1 or 2 of them were kind of religious themed, whatever. And there was one I saw of like a man on a donkey. It was like a little cartoon drawing, and I was like in 5th grade, and I was trying to be funny. I'm a socially awkward kid who doesn't know what's offensive to people and what's not, and I don't know really what I was saying. And I said, "Hey man, look, it's an ass on an ass." And then he punched me really hard in the shoulder. He said, "Man, that's Jesus. That's Jesus." Like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was Jesus.
Yeah.
It just looked like a dude. How was I supposed to know it was Jesus?
Yeah, that's not right, man.
And why hit me over it?
I didn't even know, dude. How can I be punished for something that I didn't even know? I know now. I'm sorry.
Vicious.
I repent.
I repent. God damn, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Punch you in the fucking arm over protecting Jesus. Would Jesus tell you that you should punch you in the arm?
That was a vicious 5th grader punch, too, let me tell
Jesus
you.
was a fucking peace guy. Well, he is sometimes. Sometimes he's wrath, you know.
Sometimes.
That's the way he be. Praise Jesus.
You got to practice all 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
You got to indulge in all of them at least a little bit. Little murder, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Little greed on your side.
Yeah. Most of us are so, you know, religious people and the non-religious, I suppose, can be so at each other's throats all the time over moral things that aren't even bad.
Whose hats are better?
Let's
Who has the better religious hats?
Let's call the sin whenever it's murder. Okay? Let's call the sin when it's fucking something worth calling it on about. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay in reality a little bit.
Is a sin just what we name bad behavior?
Yeah. I mean,
really, is that all? That's all it is. It's just is it just like an emotional like meaning we've attached to bad behaviors, sins, evil? Yeah. Like, is evil even real, or is that just like a connotation we set to bad behaviors that are taboo and wrong in the general eye?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there is such thing as good and evil. Really,
I mean, it's a broad concept.
There are things you could call good, and there are things you could call bad for everybody in the world. But for everybody in the world, it's also different, and that's not just from culture to culture. That's person to person. Everybody's, you know, thoughts, perspectives, morals vary so widely.
The world is just a semi-agreeing Rolodex of varying opinions.
Yeah.
And feelings.
That's very true.
Everybody's taboo compass is similar, but it's different.
Yeah.
Like, most people will sit there and agree that cannibalism is bad.
Yeah.
Most people on the planet will universally agree that cannibalism is not something one should engage in. Same with like sex, like child pornography stuff. Like, most places in the world universally agree that this is not something that is an accepted behavior. Necrophilia, same way. These are universally agreed upon bad behaviors that could all be seen as evil, malicious, you know.
But with each one of those, I think you could find at least one culture that would not believe it's so bad. And there definitely are.
Oh, definitely. You know? At least in terms of the cannibalism, that definitely is a taboo that's broken in some cultures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I forget what the tribe is called. But there's documentaries on them in particular. I'm blanking on them, and they're notorious for cannibalizing one another.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Jackass earlier, didn't some of those guys go do something with a cannibalistic tribe?
In Wildboyz, they did. Yeah. Chris Pontius, Steve-O, and Dave England was with them.
Yeah.
They all met oh my God, dude, it's killing me what that tribe's name is. But they acted so fucking erratic. Like, they said it's like the only time I think that they were genuinely fucking terrified when they were filming Wildboyz.
Yeah.
And you can't blame them. Like, this tribe of people that practice something that probably 99% of the Earth's population would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
So that just makes you question.
Drinking piss, drinking blood, eating each other's dead, wearing them, you know, stuff of that nature. Like, I can remember watching that episode of Wildboyz, and the man literally had a necklace of fucking jaws. I think it was a necklace of jaws, but or teeth.
My God.
It's like, well, I guess these are the parts we can eat. Let's just wear it. You know, like, Jesus Christ. That's a hell of a, like, I don't know. But point being, like, is it evil? Sure. We can say it's evil. But
because we can agree that it's not good for the common good of each other.
Yeah, everybody can agree it's just a bad behavior that no one should do, except for that weird circle of people that exists out there. It's like probably the same amount of indigenous tribes that haven't been discovered or are remote to this day, or about maybe the same amount of people that you could find. Not a whole lot left. Not saying they're not the same people, clearly. Just saying that just the obscurity of it in existence today.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably a tribe of necrophiliacs out there. Just having a jolly old time. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Maybe I just created something so fucking taboo and fucked up and just in life. Like, yeah, the necrophilia boys. I don't know.
Necrophilia boys. It's
Yeah,
like the
it's-
suicide boys.
Yeah, it's a fucking it's a gangbanging necrophiliac group of guys out of Wisconsin. That's where they're based. That's where all of them are. They have their meetings in Wisconsin.
Fuck yeah.
They get great cheese and they get to fuck the dead.
Like those like vampire dudes, or was it just one dude? I remember, I think Most Evil, the show, covered it, but it was like a dude who wanted to be a vampire.
It was like
Maybe had a whole crew who
like
wanted
cult
to be
killers.
Yeah.
They were like cult murderers. Yeah, he was I think he was actually born in the state, which that's comforting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the youngest person to ever be put on death row in Florida. I'm blanking on his name right now, but yeah, he was I think he was 16 at the time when he was put on death row, but then they changed his sentence. But technically on record to ever be put on death row, he is the youngest person to ever have done it. Yeah, Rod Ferrell.
An American murderer and cult leader. He was a member of a loose-knit gang of teenagers from Murray, Kentucky, known as the Vampire Clan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he interviewed him from prison, the host of Most Evil did years ago.
You want to know what it is to be a vampire? It equates to the life, it equates to power. It equates to the very foundation of existence. It's the communion. It's the holy wafer on the tongue. And that is what blood is to a sanguinary vampire.
He's like, you want to know what it's like to live the life of a vampire? Well, to seek the truth in the vampiric lifestyle. It's like, it just really sounds like, what are you, a fucking boss, Count Dracula? Like,
That's what I was gonna
this some
say.
Castlevania shit you spitting at me, man?
I was going to say, man, he maybe should have just played Castlevania and he could have got all of that out.
It's like you took LARPing to the extreme is what you did.
Holy
you
shit.
bludgeoned this family like LARPing. Fucking like you bludgeoned them with a wrench.
Yeah.
I think it was a wrench was the murder tool. It was either a wrench or a hammer.
You murdered people with a blunt object while pretending to be a vampire.
Did you even suck their blood? I don't even think he did. They were drinking each other's blood before. Like, when you initiate one into the clan, you have them drink your blood, and you in transfers will drink their blood. So therefore, there is a permanent connection between you forever. You are bonded by blood.
What kind of connection? I mean, what?
A spirit,
Your bloods are kind of together,
spiritual,
smeared in a weird way.
a
What?
spiritual connection. This just sounds like a fucking fucked up Jesse Ventura doing this.
I thought it sounded like a Meat Canyon character.
No, when you take someone's blood and you put it into your body, Jesse the body
Jesse
is
the
pumping
vampire.
full of all the Hulkamaniac's blood, and I take all of his fans, and now they're the Ventura boys.
The Ventura boys. God damn it! I mean, who?
9/11 was an insider's job.
Thank you.
Alex
You may
Jones is credible. My cousin
Credible.
suffers from seizures until he started taking
We're just gonna lay a blanket statement of just credible
cannabinoids are good for you.
Well, thank you, Jesse. I mean, I probably agree with some of
If
the
you wanna-
opinions you just stated. But
If you want to put control on guns in schools, if you want to take control of mass shootings, what you do is you hire the school janitor. He's a former army man or he's a former policeman,
And-
and he's walking around. He's already trained and knows how to handle a gun. So if someone comes on the campus, you have someone who is ready, who is equipped,
Yes.
and is ready to take out danger or any imminent threat. You
Yeah.
may not save
Yeah.
all the
Right.
lives,
Yeah.
but you can prevent the loss of many others.
Right, and I appreciate you saying that, and I agree with a lot of what you just said, but now's just not really the time, Jesse. So,
You've just not ever been attacked by an assassin.
When I play that noise, somebody's supposed to come out with a cane and pull you away.
Bye, baby. I'm sorry. I'll pull it out.
No,
That's Samson to pull that son of a bitch out here, baby.
Damn.
Baby, what you doing, baby? Happy New Year, baby.
Right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby.
How you been,
Hey,
Sampson?
you get fucked up on New Year's, baby?
A little bit.
Did you, baby? What'd you do?
I always drink a little more
Baby.
on holidays, you know, on especially New Year's. You got to drink a little bit on New Year's.
I dropped DMT on New Year's, baby.
Wow, you did.
I sure did, baby.
Now I can't imagine Sampson being your personality is the way it is. And
Yeah,
you're
baby.
a unique guy, you know. I know
Yeah,
that.
baby.
I'm very interested to know what you've seen, what you experienced, what you felt when you did that DMT trip. That's pretty fascinating.
Well, baby, I tell you what, it's one of the weirdest things I ever saw in my life, baby. You know what I saw, baby? You know what I saw?
What?
I saw a black fella, baby.
Oh my God.
I ain't never seen one before.
Yeah. We know that's pretty embarrassing to admit
And he
publicly.
told,
but
and he
yeah,
told,
Sampson.
and baby, he told me I was cool.
That's
He told me, and he liked ICP, baby.
Oh man, that's beautiful,
Yeah, baby.
Sampson. It's a good experience.
And I realized, baby, after I came out of my trip, baby,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do drugs ever again.
Oh my God.
Baby, I'm gonna get a job.
Oh, Sampson.
I'm getting a job.
This is
baby.
great news, man.
Baby, I ain't pissed clean yet, baby, but I'm trying.
I believe in you.
The last time I used, baby, was this morning.
Okay, and well, Sampson, are you really?
I'm fucking fried, baby. I'm kidding, baby. I'll ask you about 30 minutes before I come in here, baby.
Sampson,
But I really am, baby. I'm gonna get a job.
mm-hmm. Where?
At the food, at IGA, baby. I'm going. I don't know what it stands for, baby.
Grocery outlet.
It's a grocery store, baby. It smells like cat piss, baby.
Yeah.
They pay about $7 an hour, baby.
Good. You'll be able to live off of that.
Yeah, baby. I'm thinking about going to rehab, baby.
Well,
And that's like, no, I can do it. I can do it at home, baby. I don't have to go to rehab. I can do it at home.
no, I don't really think.
I ain't bought mess, baby. I ain't got the money.
What?
That's why I'm getting a job, baby. Like I'll be. I ain't.
So
gonna,
you're telling me
I
you're
ain't
not
doing
going to
drugs.
do drugs,
Yeah, right,
but you're
baby.
getting a job so you can get money to buy drugs.
Well,
is what
I
you're
never
saying.
said-
Now I'm starting to get disappointed,
No,
Sampson,
no.
because I honestly thought 2022 was going to be something different.
Nah,
for
baby, you misunderstand me,
You
baby.
know, I can see Jesse is still spitting the same old bullshit, and you know what, Sampson? It seems like you are too. That's really unfortunate, Sampson.
Baby, you're not understanding me, baby. I'm trying to say, baby, I never said, baby, that I was going to spend the money on drugs. Okay, baby, I said.
You said meth.
I
Said
never
you were gonna
said.
get meth.
I never said, baby, but I know you got.
You don't have the money, but then you said you're going to get a job right after you said you don't
The
have the money to
option's
buy
on
meth.
the table if I want to buy drugs, baby. I never said I was going to.
If you're getting sober, that shouldn't be an option.
Baby, I mean, like at that point, baby, I ain't had anything in like 2 weeks, baby. I mean, I've been clean. That's how it works, baby. I don't need it, baby. I just think, it just sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you even really take DMT, or was that bullshit too?
Well, baby, I did.
Did you at least have a good moment with a black dude, and you?
I
feel
did, and then that
connected
was one.
to
That
other
was real,
races
baby.
Finally. Well, that's
Nah,
nice.
baby. I think everybody's the same now.
Well,
I don't judge anybody no more, baby.
well, that's good.
But
I'm glad for
I
that.
still ain't doing no drugs, baby. I mean, like I probably could, but I just don't want to do it right now.
Yeah. You know, you probably come back around to wanting to do it again. I really hope you don't, Sampson. But it looks like your time here is up, my pal.
I did a pie at McDonald's too, baby.
Okay. You know, McDonald's paying all right now.
I used to work there, baby. I was pretty damn good making burgers.
Yeah, I just hope you wash your hands like after you handle the turtles and stuff, right?
Well, why would I do that, baby? But turtles are clean.
Turtles smell a little bit, Sam.
No, baby. No, baby. The turtles actually. Thank you, baby.
Are you back there making my Big Mac with fucking turtle hands?
Well, baby, I take a shower like once a week, baby.
That's not enough. That's not sanitary. Do you see the fucking employees wash hands?
Sometimes, baby, I don't wear gloves. I don't wear gloves sometimes.
Well,
just because they make my hands sweat, baby.
You know what? I would like to speak with your manager then.
They make my hands sweat, baby. I can't help it.
Okay, well,
I have a sweating problem, baby.
I'm disappointed in the management because they should be making sure you have gloves on. So it's all right. I'll give them a call. Baby,
don't.
Which McDonald's was it?
I'm trying to get.
Was it the good McDonald's or the bad McDonald's?
I'm trying to get back.
Was it the bad McDonald's? You son of a bitch! You probably made it bad.
No, baby. I made everybody
Sampson.
complimented my fries, baby. Everybody said I made the best damn fries ever.
Well, that's good. Hold on to that. You probably can make some good
fries. But baby, I sure didn't wash my hands though. Like I never wear gloves.
Get better at that. Get better at that.
You can see the dirt under my nails, baby, when I make your Big Mac. Sometimes I get like that dressing on my fingers, baby, when I'm rubbing it on your Big Mac burger.
You lick it off.
Well, baby, I spit on it. I spit on it.
Sampson.
What I do is I take the bottle and I go, good, and I go, I spit it on your burger. That's why it's so good. Baby, that's
the cane's coming any minute, Ronnie.
Oh shit, baby. Well, anyway, that sounds like I got a fucking. Oh my god, baby! What the fuck that? What the Ronnie?
Nothing, man.
What's that, baby? Is that a drug, baby?
I didn't say that.
Is that a new drug, baby?
Yeah.
Baby, I want to drive. Yeah. I want to drive some Ronnie, baby. Whoa, goddamn, baby.
Yeah, Sampson. Go take some Ronnie and get out of here, man.
Well,
I got some Ronnie out in my car.
Does it grow out in the field, baby, or is it in your car? What kind? Is it
just
a plant,
stop and
baby?
get it.
You smoke it?
You'll know what to do with it when you get there.
Oh, well, baby, you teach me with a good time.
It's
I'm
a
gonna go
suppository.
Do that. Oh, fuck, baby, boofing time. I'm going to put it at my bed. I love having drugs at my ass. That's my favorite way to do it, baby. Golly, I'll go right on that.
All right, have fun and have a Happy New Year's.
Well, Happy New Year. He's dead now.
Okay.
He's passed on.
He's
I think he's going to get a job, though.
You think so?
I hope so.
I really hope so. I hope he gets his shit together like he was saying.
And this year, damn it, we're going to have our stuff together for you. You know why? Because we're not slacking anymore. No more missing dates. We missed shows almost every other week since October.
Yeah, yikes.
We're not letting it happen anymore.
That's right. That's right. I agree, man. Gonna turn a new leaf. We're now officially coming in hot on the road to episode 100.
We are 2 years old now, and you will see a fucking special anniversary show coming up soon.
Fuck yeah, with all of the guys, if all of the guys show up. And if they don't, it's okay.
Come on, Gunboi.
That's right, Gunboi. Get your ass in the celebration, son, of the 2-year braincake anniversary. If you want to check that out, I'm sure it'll be somewhere linked.
It'll be tasty.
Go check it out.
If it's not on YouTube, I mean, well, I don't know how you're hearing this. I'm addressing the Spotify people. The please rate and review, by the way, on Spotify. Yeah. It does have a rating system now for podcasts and the such.
So please test out that Spotify 5-star feature.
Yeah, and don't forget about the Apple iTunes one either. Or any of your other preferred platforms.
Anything. Just give us interaction, man. Help us fucking work the YouTube algorithm into our favors.
And you have been, and we appreciate it greatly.
Absolutely. Want to really genuinely thank anybody out there who is listening to this shit. We are forever grateful. If we could ever make this a fucking, do this for a living, like that would literally be my dream. But really, we're just having a good time, and we hope you guys are having a great time too. And it honestly astounds us that even 250 people on our Clips channel can like us enough to subscribe. So
342.
Boom, 342. I don't check that often, apparently.
It's been almost 100 people ago.
Holy shit. But yeah, thank you to everyone who takes part in our brain cake eating. We appreciate it.
Cakes will keep coming out to plenty. So make sure your tooth is ready to be sweetened.
That's right, boy.
Or teeth, if considering you probably have more than one tooth.
New content every week and new clips every week as well. Check out the Clips channel.
And the new Birbo behind my shoulder.
That's right.
Meet Jiggy. The vulture.
Sorry for
Birbo.
burping.
Mean Birbo. You have Happy Birbo and Mean Birbo.
So is he flipping the bird?
It's a bird flipping the bird.
I like it. I like it.
It's very it's artful.
Indeed.
Very artful.
We love it. We love everybody. We love ourselves. We love the fans, the cake eaters. And I'm going to stop going on this what is it? It's like a WWE promo I'm cutting.
You're running forever, man.
Yeah.
You're running forever.
That's
this
my
is
problem.
your typical closing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to stop me. Oh, shit. I look like I got snot coming out of my nose.
That's all right.
Sorry for a stuffy nose, too, by the way.
It's okay.
Whatever.
We've all been dying. You and I have been dying the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes. Happy New Year, everybody. Do the shit that you really want to do this year. Push yourself. Become something better. Jimothy, do you have any final words here, my man?
I don't make New Year's resolutions because I don't like lying to myself.
Well, maybe we'll discuss that in our New Year's episode / 2-year anniversary episode.
Son of a
soon.
bitch.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.